The IDF Shdema base just south of Jerusalem was abandoned some 2 years ago, and now there are plans to give it over to the Palestinian Authority control for the construction of a new Arab town or neighborhood. Today, a group of MKs visited the site.
In 1972, the IDF established a military base in Shdema. Recently, the site has been abandoned, and since then the Arabs are attempting, through all means, to take over the location, which strategically overlooks the Jerusalem-Gush Etzion road. Members of the Knesset Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee visited Shdema to understand its strategic value.
We hope that the Knesset member, seeing it in the area, seeing the small spot that's very important strategically, seeing all the other land around it that's completely vacant and could be used to any other thing, will understand what a big mistake it will be to turn this land to the Palestinians.
The area is still under military control because the IDF sees it as an area which might be used in the future. This area is vital. You don't have to be an officer course graduate to understand this. Anyone standing here can see this. The Tamara and Sawachra clans live here. Before the Israeli control, they were smugglers of weapons and drugs. When the Intifada started, the Abayad clan from the area perpetrated dozens of terror attacks. I myself witnessed a number of incidents. There were many attacks, and so this spot is vital. By the way, it's not us only. Already in the Hasmonean times, Shimon built a fortress on the hill here, and so our ancestors controlled the area already in the past.
Intending to take over this strategic location, the Arabs approached the authorities wishing to build a European-funded hospital on the hill.
It's just an excuse to take this territory, and as we know what happens with the time, it will come a terror base, and it will go against the main entrance to the east of Gush Etzion and to the entire Gush Etzion.
This is a blatant European and anarchist interference. They understand the strategic value, and that's why they are insisting to build it here. We can't understand why the Israeli authorities are willing to even listen to these demands and not offering an alternate location.
Turns out anarchists are slowly building on Shdema. Recently, they built a sports club for Arab children. The IDF declares it will not let this go by, and a demolition order has been issued.
The army sometimes wears blinders and sometimes doesn't wish to struggle. So we are here to warn that the Europeans are trying to establish Arab control in many locations in Gush Etzion. The European Oxfam organization has tractors working on the scene. The struggle is over every single piece of land.
The anarchists from all over the world that are coming here and trying to uprise the Palestinian, they're a major force here. A lot of money is going into it, and we will do any attempt to stop it because it's a threat on our life.